for California. We've got to be the Oracle for Los Angeles. We've got to be the source. And I'm indifferent as to whether the source is the newspaper, online, TV, or combinations of both, which I think ultimately translate into a 1 + 1 = 3. So our goals are high. Our time is short. 2008 looks like it's going to be a really shitty year, and we're going to have to do a whole bunch of things to make sure that we don't get hurt. The good news is that the company, from a cash point of view, is in good shape. The more difficult issues for us in 2008 are that our debt has covenants attached to it that we must meet. And the reason we must meet them is when the last piece of the deal was funded, we borrowed $3.7 billion. On the day the banks funded $3.7 billion, the next day they wrote down their loans by $600 million. So they took a $600 million hit to close this deal. So I don't think I want to go back to them and ask them for waivers on anything, because I don't think that would be fun. And as I said, it's all about having fun. I think it's going to be a lot easier to improve this company, generate more revenue, get everybody a lot more focused than it will be to negotiate with the banks. So all I ask of you is to understand the past is the past. The future is ours, and the future is our opportunity. And I look forward to us all working together toward that objective, because the objective is real. I really think we can make it. And it's time to put pride back into the equation. We have an extraordinary newspaper. We've lost a lot of pride in it. We've lost a lot of confidence in it. That's got to be fixed. And the first thing this company needs, more than anything else, is an owner. And you got one. And I'm the owner. I'm the guy in charge. And my job is to break down every barrier possible to make sure that we get more efficient, more effective, and that we regain the respect of our customers, which we have lost by virtue of the things we have done over the last 20 years. So today is the first day of the rest of our lives. This is the opportunity. I'm prepared to grab it, and I am grabbing it. And all I ask is you guys come along. Thank you. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
I have one.
Please. Tell me your name.
My name is Teresa Jimenez.
And where do you work, Teresa?
I'm in the press room.
Okay. What's your question?
How direct can we be with you?
Did I sound real subtle to you?
I've had that before. There are managers, superintendents, whatever, said be direct with me. And when I got slapped in the hand. And I want to know how direct can I be?
Well, let me answer your question. Okay? Last week I was at the Orlando Sentinel, and a lady got in line to ask the question. She asked the question, and effectively she asked, you know, what's your attitude about editorial content and what we write, etc., etc. And I said, it's really very simple. I said, we have to focus on who our customer is, and we have to be responsive. She said, oh, so you want us to write stories about puppies? And I said, no. And then I finished what I was saying. As I started to finish, she turned around, gave me her ass, and walked out of the room. That's a fucking rude on any standard. And then I looked at her and I said, fuck you. And if you get up and you ask me a question and you walk away before I finish the answer,
yes, sir.
I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. And by the way, that woman still has her job, unchanged. She made a mistake. She got a response out of me. I think that's healthy. And maybe I need to go to, language classes so I can, defuck my language. But I'm 66 years old, and it's too late for me to change. So I'm who I am. You're who you are. You can say anything you want to me.
Well, I really don't give a fuck how you do it.
Deal. Jesus, what a bunch of pussies. Yes, sir.
I couldn't accept you calling me a pussy, so. My name's Ronnie Pineda, pressman down at the OC plant. I couldn't wait till 2:30, so I came up here to see you now.
Good. Am I going to see you down there again?
If you want, I'll cruise back down there.
It's okay.
Get some more.
One session of my bullshit is enough for anybody.
I'll let you know when we're finished.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm sure you're aware that right now our press rooms are negotiating a collective bargaining agreement with the company.
That's correct.
And I just wanted to get your take on that, simply because the company has historically, and I know you don't like looking backwards, but has been historically anti-union.
That's correct.
So again, I'd like to know your take on our efforts.
I could give a shit.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were involved.
First of all, I'm not involved.
Okay.
Second of all, you guys have a perfect right to have collective bargaining.
Thank you.
I got no issue with it, okay?
Thank you.
I think it's terrific that you got somebody whose real focus and only focus is looking out for your interest.
And for the companies.
And I will continue to have that attitude, okay?
Great.
As long as the unions understand that the name of the game is we gotta produce and we gotta do it effectively.
Yeah.
If I end up in a scenario where this guy can pick up a hammer and this guy can't pick up a hammer, or this guy can do this but he can't say this, and you in effect make my business not function, you'll turn me anti-union.
Yeah,
okay?
That's not the intent.
But first of all, I run a lot of other companies.
Yep.
I got lots of union members, lots of different places. It's basically not really been any problem. I mean, we had a strike at our barge manufacturing facility in Indiana, Jeffersonville, Indiana. It got resolved, relatively quickly. I prefer there never be any strikes.
We prefer the same.
And that's very much in everybody's benefit.
Right.
At the same time, I would expect the union to be cognizant of the company's financial condition in every decision they make.
Of course.
And what I would offer you, in the most simplistic terms, is, and I don't know whether it's you or whoever is in charge of the union, if they want to sit down with me or somebody and basically we'll take you through the numbers, we'll show you exactly where we are, we'll tell you where our risks are, we'll tell you that we're down 12% as a company in the first 30 days this year. If we're 12% down on December 31st, it's sayonara, baby. So we got a lot of stuff to do.
Right.
But there ain't nothing in my plan that precludes unions. There's nothing in my plan that says I don't like unions. I have only one interest, the company.
Yeah.
And if I can have unions that share that interest with me, I can't imagine we're going to have problems.
We have some ideas. I personally have some ideas on how to focus on that particular demographic, the labor market, which essentially has been ignored by this company.
I think we should have a porn section. Don't you think that would sell?
Yeah, we get people to come back from the internet.
Yeah, I mean, you watch porn on the internet, why shouldn't you do it in the newspapers?
Yeah.
Now, and of course you understand that I would end up like this, but that's another story.
Yeah, so we do have the same vision.